For all my girlies out there who have a very big dream of being self-employed or having their own business or just making a lot of money on their own, listen to me. There are a lot of people on this app, a lot of women on this app that are very clean girl aesthetic, very prim and proper, and you only see the end result of them already making $100,000 a month. And there's a big disconnect to where it feels like, oh, I want that, but I'm far away from it. There's so much to do. Like, how am I ever going to get there? And then you just give up. And then it's a cycle of like getting inspired and then not doing anything about it. I have such a long entrepreneurial resume. I really got bit by the bug when I was like 13 years old, and it started very young. And it wasn't that I started to get into like e-commerce and having my own business online until I was probably like started at 18, 19, but really put my head down at like 21 years old. And it even wasn't easy back then. It's been a long time coming. I have awful ADHD, awful like attention issues. I also struggle with my health a lot. I'm always fatigued. I have hormonal issues. It constantly distracts me because of the way that I feel from my work, but it's actually better that I work at home and I don't have a demanding job that would tax me against what my body requires, which is rest right now. I have a challenging family life that was always distracting and really hard for me to think through my emotions. I went through a very challenging relationship for about 4 or 5 years and still worked through it. I had no money at a lot of points, and then I had a lot of money, too much money that I knew what to do with at certain points, and then I lost it after I made it. So the reason that I'm recording this is because I'm sitting in my own office right now. I'm a late in life driver. I just bought my first car at 26 years old. I just got my first office at 26 years old, and I'm trying to move out by the end of the year out of state, and that's going to be really big for me. And I know that these are normal milestones for a lot of people. With my circumstances and with where I come from and what my narrative looked like, these things are very challenging and they're very scary for me. The reason I'm recording this is because I want people that are in my situation back when I started years ago to hear this, and I want girls who are kind of settling for what is like things they don't really want because they think that this is too far away. Bitch, if I could do it, you can do it. And I just want to give you that faith in yourself that you literally just have to start somewhere and you have to work at it a little bit at a time. I can remember particularly in like 2018, 2019, really getting obsessed with what was like a small business boutique boom at the time, and watching these vlogs of these girls who were my age or younger or older stocking inventory in their own office or in their home and going on their Shopify on their laptop and like filling all these orders and being able to hit these numbers. And it felt like I've always been so inspired by that, but it always felt like something where I'm just like, how is that ever gonna happen for me? Like, I just don't see that being realistic. I can't tell you how many days I've made like so much money, more money than I've ever touched in my life through my own business. Again, lost it and then had to get it again. And now I'm finally at a point in my business where I'm consistently hitting almost 5 figures a month entirely on my own, despite what I'm going through, despite my health issues, despite my attention issues, despite all the little obstacles that can get in the way. I don't outsource anything to anybody. I don't have anybody hired on my team right now. I do it all on my own. Know that the only way you bridge that gap is literally just waking up and like believing it every day and just being like, well, one day it's gonna hit. One day it's gonna work out. One day I'm gonna get, you know, this big money goal that I have, or this dream car that I want, or this dream office that I have. And I would manifest it. Like, whenever I used to go on walks with my ex-boyfriend, I would point to like empty warehouse, like industrial looking dirty ass storefronts and be like, there's my office. I'm gonna have an office one day. And now I literally have like an industrial office. But yeah, I just want to, I never like share this part of my business. I feel like people only see that like I just do really well, which is good. That's like a good perspective to have on it. But the back end like isn't the easiest thing ever, and I want people to know that you are capable of doing it. You gotta have the drive, gotta have the hustle for sure, but that you're capable of getting there. It's possible for you. You don't need to settle for a life you don't want, and you just gotta wake up and believe in yourself every day and do the little baby steps rather than watching these TikToks that are gonna make you think that you can go from 0 to 1 million in a month. Has it happened for some people before? Yes. Is it gonna happen to every single person? No. I believe in you, and you just have to believe in yourself.